Oh, and I'm sorry. Sorry is not good enough.
No, a choice is made.
Advantage Championships. This afternoon, the doubles competition featuring the #1 and #2 seeds at odds. Kara Black and Renee Stubbs will take on hometown favorite Lisa Raymond of Wayne, who's teamed with Samantha Stosur in today's doubles championship finals. Hello, everyone. I'm Lou Tilley from CN8. Pleased that you could join us live and pleased to have Virginia Wade back for another afternoon of tennis and the culmination. And I know that you've always been a strong proponent of doubles competition and wish that it got more exposure for the fans to enjoy this special brand of the game.
No question. I think doubles is such a poor relative, and yet it's a game that everybody likes to play out there. And we are going to see 4 of the best doubles players in the world playing, 2 Aussies, a local American, and Kara Black, who is very dynamic from Zimbabwe, and they all play such exciting doubles. So I know it's going to be a really terrific lot of tennis here.
And a game that we can all identify with a little more, but not the way they play it. Now, a lot at stake here as well, Virginia, because like the singles players, next week is the season-ending championships in Los Angeles, and there is still a spot at stake for one of the teams here today.
I know. I mean, it's very interesting. And Kara Black, if she wins with Renee Stubbs, they will get in, but she's already qualified with her other partner with whom she won Wimbledon, Liesl Huber. So it's all sort of all go. But I have to tell you that the odds are very much in favor of Stosur and Lisa Raymond, because they've beaten them, I think, 3 times in the last few months, and they are a very good team.
And not only that, but Lisa has taken home this title in her hometown 5 times previously in the 9th and now 10th year that it's been played here at the Pavilion in her literal backyard. Lisa Raymond in action, the doubles finals live here on CN8 coming your way right after this. If you're joining us now, we were scheduled to come on a little bit earlier. We are on a little bit later to bring you the competition live in the doubles finals. Lisa Raymond, as you saw, has had a great career in doubles competition. And Samantha Stosur, a relative newcomer at just 21 years of age from the Gold Coast, Australia, and teaming with Lisa, and that's virtually guaranteed gold as far as prize money is concerned. And the other pair, as you said, a very dynamic, experienced veteran team. So we'll be seeing some great skills here.
Absolutely. We'll be looking for some angles and a lot of quick action and some variations in positioning on the court. And really, it will be very competitive and very dynamic, I know.
And these women know each other.
Yep.
So much because they played with each other and they played against each other. It's kind of a specialized sport within itself.
Yeah, a mix and match.
Kara Black, 26 years old, great tennis coming your way, top notch. The top 2 rated teams going at it in the finals. We'll be right back to bring it to you live here on CN8. Stay with us. Presented by Fox Chase Cancer Center. Fighting cancer is all we do every day, all day. The doubles finals, the #1 ranked team, Black and Stubbs, to take on Lisa Raymond and Samantha Stosur in the finals of the doubles competition after another great week of tennis here at the Pavilion in Villanova. The road here, Kara Black and Renee Stubbs defeating Pratt and Megan Shaughnessy in straight sets, and then Haynes in straight sets. And then in the semifinals, Drake and Vitasova, the young 16-year-old Czech who has caused such a stir, advancing to the semifinals before losing to Amelie Mauresmo. Thank you. And in the other side of the bracket, Lisa Raymond and Samantha Stosur.
They're a relatively young partnership, and they have just played very good tennis, including a tough, exciting match against Liquid Saber and Zvonareva in the semifinal.
And we're about to get underway. Samantha Stosur serving, teamed with Lisa Raymond here in the far court.
Well, what a superb return off the very first ball, and you know why she goes down the line in that first ball, and that's just really to say, hey, listen, you better not start intercepting too much, because I am going to be going down the line, so you better stay home. And as you can see, Lisa Raymond leaves quite a big space down the line. She is challenging the opponents to pass it down there.
Interesting.
On the far side, well, the 2 in black and white hats, slightly taller one, Samantha Stosur, and here playing with Lisa Raymond on this side in the right court, down the bottom right-hand corner with the white shirt on, is Cara Black, and she's a little dynamo. She really is.
26 years old, from Zimbabwe. She turned pro back in 1998. 5'5" 3/4.
And really, that's the only reason she hasn't done. What a good serve.
Wow.
Better in singles is because she's a little petite, but it certainly doesn't hold her back in doubles. She's played some incredible doubles matches at Wimbledon. She won Wimbledon. She won Wimbledon doubles and mixed last year, and the doubles this year with Liesl Huber. They were good. They were seriously good. So Cara Black giving Lisa Raymond plenty of different returns. She went down her line, that time a lob.
Stosur bombing it on her serve. She's up around 110 on the radar gun. 40-30. Play best of 3. Raymond and Stosur also already qualified and heading for the season-ending championships in Los Angeles next week at the Staples Center.
They're only playing their 10th event together.
Raymond ripping that backhand and forcing the error, and they win the first game.
Raymond and Stosur started playing together at the beginning of the 2005 US Open Series. And they took a while to get going. They lost a couple of early round matches, and then they really started finding out how to play together, and you know that always takes a little bit of time. Lisa Raymond played about a year with Martina Navratilova. They were very excited about playing together, but they didn't really click. And then she's been messing around a little bit, playing with different partners. But this team is suddenly good. They had a 14-match winning streak. They captured titles in New Haven, then the US Open, and then in Luxembourg just a little while ago.
Renee Stubbs serving. 34 years old, from Australia. She was part of the first Advana Championship here at Villanova, and she teamed with Lisa Raymond, win in 96, 97, and again in 99. She's tall, over 5'10".
A very good build.
Slap overhand from Black as Long, past champions here, and at the Advana read like a who's who.
You see Raymond playing with Mollick for a long time after she had played with Navratilova, and then Mollick has really had so many problems with that Raymond Stubbs, Raymond Stubbs, Raymond Stubbs.
Raymond Navratilova 2 years ago here.
The other Australian, good Australian, Alicia Mollick, had some inner ear problems. They think it was a virus, and she just has never really regained literally her balance this year. So she's going to have a proper break and see if she can get it organized.
40-30.
Great serving by Stubbs.
Oh, but a very good lob.
Discussions on most every point. What are they talking about?
Well, you basically letting your partner at the net know which way you're going to serve, so they vaguely know what sort of return to expect. I tell you, I'm very impressed with Stosur.
Lisa Raymond's partner in the near court. There's Lisa, there's Stosur, just 21 years old.
Yeah, she sort of arrived out of nowhere,
Yeah,
really.
she's the kid in this group.
And she was playing some good doubles herself before.
Advantage Stubbs.
Do many doubles players start out as singles and then gravitate towards this?
Yes and no. I mean, there obviously are some doubles players who are just better at doubles all the way. I mean, you have to. You have to have a certain type of game to really work for doubles. I mean, you have to have usually you have to have a good volley and a pretty respectable serve. I mean, obviously in today's game, when so many people play from the baseline, you're getting some awfully good players who actually sit on the baseline, and it's really surprising. I mean, one of the really good teams who've done so well, Paula Suarez and Virginia Ruana Pascual, a terrific doubles team. They stay back half the time.
Oh.
And then Kuznetsova, who would play with Martina, did very well for a while. She would stay back.
Really? Playing doubles from the back line.
Yeah, so doubles techniques have also changed as the game has changed. But these are all sort of what you would call traditional doubles players, and they all are the best.
50 more.
Gigi Fernandez coaching Lisa Raymond in the singles and doubles competition here. Won in Philadelphia, the doubles, 1994. We had a great conversation with her the other day.
Yeah, and she's also coaching Stosur, so she was one of the greatest doubles players, particularly with Zvereva.
She's lobbying hard, wants us to get the message out there. She thinks that coaching during the matches should be allowed. Thinks it would be great. It would be great for speculation. It would improve the game. It would add more television interest. You would even maybe put a microphone in the huddles at times. I think that would be great. Of course, not all of the players have full-time coaches. Maybe that's the flaw, particularly on the way up. Imagined Lisa would make a great coach at some point in her career. She's so sad to see this tournament leaving her hometown. She worked so hard for it. Wanted so badly to get into the semifinals or take a crack at winning the singles crown here this year. Said, hey, I don't know how much longer I'll play. This might be my last chance.
She actually, in her opening match here, she played against her doubles partner, so that was an awkward one. She beat Stosur.
She was eliminated by the 16-year-old Czech, Vydasova, in the quarterfinals.
Deuce.
And hits that long, goes to deuce. Early in the first set, the doubles championships. And you're watching this live now.
Lisa Raymond and Samantha Stosur beat Black and Stubbs at the US Open in the quarterfinals.
And that's long.
And then they went on to win that tournament, beating Dementieva and Panetta in the final. So that was a pretty good effort for Dementieva to get to the final there. And then in Luxembourg they beat Black and Stubbs again, and then in Moscow. So they have got, I would say, a pretty convincing record against these two, against against Renee Stubbs and Cara Black, but a lot riding on this match for Stubbs and Cara Black.
Dementieva's had a busy week here in Philadelphia as she has advanced to the finals. You'll see the singles finals coming up tonight at 9 on CN8 as she takes on the two-time defending champion Amelie Mauresmo. Also competed all week in the doubles competition. She's the young Russian, 24 years old, 10th ranked in the world. And a great head-to-head coming up this evening at 9 here on CN8. Good option for you. Close out your weekend of sports viewing.
He's just collapsing on his serve a touch at the moment. Would have been a good lob, but she over-hit it. So
Renee Stubbs.
we were saying with Stubbs and Cara Black that if they won this match, they'll qualify for next week's championship in Los Angeles. Cara has, in actual fact, already qualified with her other partner of the year, Liesl Huber, with whom she won Wimbledon, amongst other things. But Liesl has had some injuries, so I think she's hoping they qualify with this, with Renee.
Advantage Raymond.
And advantage to Lisa Raymond. A lot of huddling. That play took as long to call as some of Andy Reid's football plays to quarterback Donovan McNabb, but here we go.
I'm sure the instruction wasn't to serve a fault.
Right, and then it changes off a second serve, I'm sure. There we go. And that's long. So they do hold their serve, and we are on serve here in the first. Raymond and Stosur lead Black and Stubbs 2-1.
4 hours.
So we're underway in the first set, best of 3, the championship finals doubles competition here at the Advanta Tennis Championships.
Seats quickly, please. Thank you. Players are ready. Any seat for now.
Cara Black will serve.
Just coming back in.
Serve and finish with a strong overhand. Good return from.
Well, you would think that the weakest element of this team, of the team of Black and Stubbs, would be Cara Black's serve, because she isn't that tall. And she struggles maybe a little bit with the serve, but she's so quick getting in behind it.
And runs around this.
Oh.
And Lisa Raymond can't handle the volley.
That was a very good lob return. Sitter of a volley. So annoying when you miss those.
And again, Lisa Raymond had to be quick to the backhand side. 40-15.
I mean,
you're watching the Advanta Championships now live on CN8 on this Sunday afternoon. I'm Lou Tilley along with Virginia Wade, former champion in Philadelphia, Grand Slam champion, of course, Wimbledon champion. And back with us again this year, and we're watching the doubles competition, the finals. And on serve here in the first set. Lisa Raymond, her partner Samantha Stosur, Cara Black, and Renee Stubbs, the opposition.
some of the most exciting matches I watched last year at Wimbledon were some of the doubles matches that Cara Black played, and she won it with Renee Stubbs last year. Well, she likes to
understandable consternation here. Yeah, there was no. The chair has to make the call. They didn't play the return of serve, and it cost them a point.
A little confusion there, but then I was saying Cara played unbelievable doubles last year at Wimbledon, and then played the most exciting mixed doubles with her brother, and they had a tremendous win against Todd Woodbridge and Alicia Molik after saving like 6 match points.
Advantage.
Renee just hasn't quite connected yet in this match.
Very irritated Ms. Stubbs right now after that awkward call or non-call. Break point. But Stosur really turned that forehand over.
Good return.
And they do break serve, so it's 3-1. Raymond, who dominates this tournament in doubles along with Stosur.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Stosur's game. She's got a good serve. She's quick at the net. Her forehand return is terrific. Some of the Australians tend to be slightly late developers anyway. So.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, I think it's probably just working out all the ins and outs of being a professional. I mean, they do have some very good schools in Australia, tennis academy and a sports academy, and you know they have that phenomenally successful Australian Open, but it seems to take them a little while to just get, you know, polish up their games. Same thing with Alicia Molly.
Australian women haven't matched the success of the men in tennis, I suppose.
You had Patrick Rafter and Philippoussis and Leighton Hewitt, one of the exceptions of being a very precocious young player.
Oh, solid return.
Nice, well played.
And Stubbs for the winner.
15-30.
Trying to break back. Trailing 3-1 here in the first.
Helped a little bit by the net cord, but a super volley by Renee Stubbs. That's a good serve.
Yes, 106 miles per hour on the gun from Stosur.
It's getting a little chat between every service delivery. Serve.
14-30.
And a put away from Lisa Raymond. Good teamwork.
Well, if your partner had such a good serve, it makes you look good.
40-30. Already leading 3-1 here in the first. Oh, had it and flattened it out and hit it long.
It's two strange forehand volley errors Lisa Raymond has made. Easy to lose confidence on that shot if you miss a couple. Stubbs will take it.
Oh, great serve again from Stosur. Gives advantage to Stosur and Raymond.
Really her preferred serve, Stosur. She likes to go to the forehand, but it isn't totally a slice. That's got a little bit of topspin on. They're playing the I formation here.
Ooh. The I formation. Lisa starts out squatting below net level and pops up, had it right on her racket. Watch. Back to deuce. And that's long.
It's a good
Nice.
pick up. Nearly made it.
Nice delicate touch at the net from both teams. Billie Jean King, you can see her in the background watching the doubles.
And Alana Kloss.
Billie Jean has a big day coming up tomorrow in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Another event for team tennis and for the benefit of AIDS research, along with Sir Elton John. She'll be back on the court playing with Sir Elton. Meanwhile, Stosur and Raymond move ahead 4-1 here in the first set. It's Lisa Raymond and Samantha Stosur moving out to a 4-1 lead in the first set, best of 3. It's the Atlanta Tennis Doubles Championship round. Renee Stubbs and Cara Black back serving now. Down 3 games here in the first.
Just dropping Cara Black's service game after a little mini dispute. Very nice serve.
Very fluid, 108 miles per hour.
Renee Stubbs, such a natural player, natural athlete. Used to play singles.
And Stubbs again. Renee Stubbs, over $3 million in career prize money. 48 doubles titles coming into the season in her career. And a strong service game now at 40 love.
She's been ranked high in the doubles for so long. The highest was number 2, 2001, but you know, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's always been there.
Ooh, tough pick there. Had to pick it on the short hop off of the carpet. And finishes a strong service game. So it's 4-2.
In fact, I was just looking. She was number 1. I had remembered that she was just really up in the top few every single year, but she actually hit number 1 in the doubles ranking in 2000. And her highest singles ranking was way back in '96. She was number 64. Just played, after that, I played a couple of Grand Slams, but really sort of started to concentrate very much on her doubles.
Lisa Raymond serving, and she has been quite a champion in the doubles competition in her career. She grew up, as most people watching in the Philadelphia area know, grew up in this area, now lives literally a 3-wood down the road from here in Villanova.
Terrific return there from Cara Black.
Trying to break back and get this game back on service. Rather the set.
Love 30.
And love 30.
Good return. Oh, I mean, that is such a good return. Samantha Stosur was actually semi-expecting it, but it's not often that you do expect the opponent to go down the line twice in a row. It's sort of like the different shot. So break points.
A guessing game here.
Oh, good volley.
Lisa Raymond fights one off. Serve and volley style.
Oh, that is a tough volley. Low one on the forehand, and just to keep it, control it, and push it deep down the line. Great shot.
That was a little long on the serve.
So maybe a chance for them to break back. Second serve here.
Oh my. Talk about taking your opponent out.
30-40.
Well, you notice they're accurate enough not to actually hit them.
Right.
It's a pretty good return, a good interception by Samantha Stosur. And that is a good idea to get out of the way.
Takedown.
2 break points saved. Oh, yes, good playing by Renee Stubbs.
Renee Stubbs playing with quiet determination now, holds serve and then breaks, and now they'll have it back on their racket with a chance to draw even.
Comcast Network.
CNA Sports happy to bring you the Atlanta Tennis Championships all through this week, beginning with the quarterfinals Friday evening and then Saturday with the semis, and today the finals of the doubles championship live right now. We'll show you the singles championship coming up tonight at 9 o'clock. After your dinner, join us for some tennis.
15 love.
And right now, Renee Stubbs and Cara Black trying to draw even. And a lot at stake for this team, as we've talked about, trying to qualify for the year-end championships in Los Angeles with a win.
Cara dropped her service game first time around, but sometimes in doubles you're just a little bit tight on your first service game.
15 all.
And that's not very loose serve yet, so maybe still struggling to get a serve going in this match.
Ooh, great return, Raymond. And again.
That's good
super
play.
point, yeah.
Very good choice of shot from Renee Stubbs. That such a great volley there, but then she's got an awkward shot and a bit of a swing volley there, but it was the best shot by far for her to hit.
I don't think Stubbs has missed a shot of any kind in the last 3 games.
No, she's so, I mean, so much fun to watch.
Animated player, too.
Sometimes has a few problems on her serve. Good return. Stosur's been good too.
Yeah. Very solid strokes. There it is.
Yeah.
Good deep angled shot.
She really takes it on the rise well and goes in behind it.
Oh, great work by Black. Again.
Now that's good, isn't it?
Oh my, that's good stuff.
14
I thought Lisa Raymond might have thrown up a lob early in that rally, but she eventually threw up a lob. It wasn't quite high enough. Excellent angle volley. Cara Black not getting any first serves in on this side. Needs to play a better point here.
And a good run now by Black and Stubbs to even things in the first set at 4 games all.
Stosur has a good return of serve. I think we're going to see a lot of her as a
singles player
too, coming up.
She's young, just 21.
I mean, it doesn't seem that young when we were watching Vidasova, who's 16,
Yeah,
but
no kidding.
I mean, I think she can still do very well. Get a little confidence, you know, and a few more matches under her belt from all the successful doubles. That will help your singles.
net. The serve.
Still a first serve. Stosur.
15 love.
She served well. I mean, her games haven't been easy on her serve, Stosur, but she has served well. You have to remember that if they're timing the serve on a double serve, they actually, because they stand further,
more angled,
it's going to register a little bit less.
Oh yeah,
I think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
and a double fault, 15 all.
I mean, I'm not quite sure if they time the radar off the racket. I believe it's sort of...
It must be somewhere early, because I've seen it register on faults into the net.
Yeah, I mean, I think they register how fast it crosses a certain length of space. Oh, well done.
15-30.
I've used that argument with several traffic patrolmen.
Yeah. Well, that's how they do it. I mean, they mark off a certain distance.
My argument wasn't successful. Amanda Stosur serving, the newest teammate with Lisa Raymond, who has found success in this genre, no matter who her partner may be. A couple of years ago, she brought quite a thrill to the fans here when Martina Navratilova teamed up with Lisa to win the doubles in 2003.
What great return from Renee Stubbs there.
Yeah, she continues a great string of play, and now a couple of break points.
Yeah, from 4-1 down, 3 games in a row, and could this be 4?
That would be a discouraging lost first set if this trend continues for Raymond and Stosur. Wow, quick hands. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Oh my.
Oh, what a great play.
Oh, did they deserve it? Karen Black, like an Olympic fencer. And we'll be right back with more. Now, watch this last point in real time.
I mean, Kara Black with unbelievable pickups. I mean, picks balls up. I mean, she's in a bit of trouble here, but now it starts. Good reach, trouble, more trouble, and then a fabulous stretch there.
And so now it's Lisa Raymond serving, along with Samantha Stosur actually serving.
Renee Stubbs.
As after the break, my fault. Renee Stubbs serving with a chance to continue this rally, this string of 1 games.
A string of, it sounded fun, a string of 4 games won.
4 games won.
Yeah.
Thank you.
W-O-N, 1 games, yeah. Winning game.
30
Wow. Really growing in confidence.
Well, that helped. Lisa Raymond with a clean winner.
Yeah, a nice return. It looked like Renee sort of almost lost her footing as she came in, just got something a little bit wrong there, just misjudged it, or not quite sure exactly what happened with her feet, but it's stuck.
Second serve.
Good teamwork.
40-15. They're on fire, both of them.
Good second serve. Had to really react quickly to that. And it looked like Kara Black was going to take it, and then Renee had to really jump on it. 2 set points.
Game present. Black Stubbs. 6 games to 4.
And the first set goes to Cara Black and Renee Stubbs after trailing 4-1. They win it 6-4. We'll be back with the start of the second set right after this. Wait, Virginia, I thought it was another walkover for Lisa Raymond with Stosur here, the way it started out at 4-1.
Well, I didn't think it was ever going to be anything other than close, but I mean, they just suddenly went into a decline. About the same, the numbers, a couple more unforced errors from Raymond and Stosur.
Boy, Black and Stubbs were just flawless in their last 4 games.
Yeah, and they've sort of got a real energy going with them. So obviously now the key for them is to keep it up.
And playing with purpose, trying to play their way into the WTA Sony Ericsson Championships, end of the year championships next week on from the Staples Center in Los Angeles. And you can watch all of it on ESPN and the Tennis Channel. I don't think enough tennis or sports fans, general sports fans, understand the year-end championship concept. But once you do, I think it's very interesting. It makes the entire season have some significance. Yeah,
well, the men have won and the women have won, and it used to be the women's end-of-year championship used to be in New York at Madison Square Garden for years.
I'd love that because traditionally we would call this event, which meant a last chance for many of the players, and then I would follow it up myself right up to Madison Square Garden and just enjoy the play.
And then that left from Madison Square Garden very sadly and went to Munich for a couple of years, and it was not greatly successful, and everybody was upset about that. Good hands, Cara Black.
Successful, not well attended, or
it just didn't really fire. I mean, it got better, but then they moved it to Los Angeles to the Staples Center, and first year was a little weak, and then it's got stronger and stronger. So now it's really a thriving event.
And then it's moving. Yeah.
So it is hard to know what to do with it.
Oh, great action here! Rapid fire.
Oh, that's fantastic tennis from
Computer games don't get any faster than that.
No. She's just ahead of the game always, isn't she, Cara Black? I mean, she manages to suddenly change the angle just when you're least expecting it.
Yeah, and disguises it well. Doesn't tip it off.
It's almost some of those volleys, almost like a squash play.
Yes. First serve.
When she gets going, she seems to. Took her a little while to get going in her first service game she lost, but then as far as I've seen her in the last couple of years, she's just kept going.
Busier she is, she's better. The busier the better. Ooh, tried to grab that sideline again, left it a little short on the slice.
I'm just going back to the championships next week in Los Angeles. It's the top 8 singles players, and they are in 2 groups. They're round robin, and the doubles is just the 4 best teams.
Ooh, look at this. Oh, great get. With gusto. So they break the drought here in the second and go ahead 1-love.
Well, you know, it's still worth just getting the ball back, even if like this, even if in the end you're going to lose the point. I mean, force your opponents to play 1 extra shot.
The championships, 8 players round robin. That means that you have to play everyone at least once.
You have 2 teams, 2 groups of 4, so you play the other 3 people in your group. Play each of them.
Who do you favor?
Well, I would like to say Kim Clijsters, but who knows? She won it. She won it 2 years ago.
You'll see 2 of the eligible players, 2 players who will be in next week's championships coming up tonight at 9 o'clock in our final.
Kim Clijsters won it, sorry, 2 out of the last 3 years.
1, 2 of the last 3.
Maria Sharapova, but I mean, Lindsay's playing well, and Sharapova's playing well.
Sharapova and Lindsay are well rested.
Mauresmo got to play 2 years ago. She won this tournament and then got to the final.
15.
Mauresmo will play in our final tonight at 9 o'clock in the singles championship. Meanwhile, we're at 15-all in the second game of the second set. The first won by Stubbs and Black at 6-4 after trailing 4-1.
They've changed ends for serving. Stubbs leads off with her service game in each set.
15-13.
Cara Black can't quite reach out with the backhand. Dennis Alter, the sort of the singular supporter of this championship since its restart back in '95. There he is. Huge tennis fan and advocate here in the Philadelphia area. And his wife Gisela alongside for just about every match played. And Billie Jean King, by the way.
A little lack of communication between these two. The last point. Sometimes I'm not sure that you should change ends serving, even if your one server is supposedly better. I mean, he comes up and serves from the other end and drops her serve.
And after a great run of play, now they double fault at game point, and so the break goes to Lisa Raymond and Samantha Stosur.
With Lisa Raymond and Samantha Stosur, they kept to their same ends for serving. You know, although Stosur started off in the first set serving first, she's serving second here in the second set. Oh, take that. Straight down the middle. Good place to play in doubles. Good interception by Renee there, and a well-disguised shot, but down the middle is really so often the best place to play in doubles.
Got a bent elbow overhand and was able to fire it down the middle for the winner. Stosur a little bit long. Most of her serves have been over 100 miles per hour on the gun.
Oh, that is once again Cara Black.
She's a whirlwind.
It was an awfully good return, though. That's just about the right height for an overhead. Thank you.
Raymond with the put away.
Lisa decides to play the I formation. You have to really react so quickly if you play that. See, and that's a good return straight at them, because they're moving so much. So, you know, get the return straight at them, and that will sometimes do the trick for you. Very good.
Great move by Raymond off the return, sprinting alongside the net with the backhand put away.
And you have to get that departure just timed right on the intercept. She covered so much court.
Ace from Stosur, 40-30. last serve at 113.
It's another good serve.
And another. Raymond and Stosur back on a roll. 3 games to love here in the second, trying to even things. And we're back at Villanova. It's the Havana Championships, the finals doubles competition, the final competition of the doubles. And it's Raymond and Stosur on a roll here in the second set, up 3 games to none after dropping the first set to Cara Black and Renee Stubbs at 6-4. Cara Black now serving.
And it's been 6 games since she served, and she was serving from this end, so her first venture at serving from that end.
And an emphatic put away by Stubbs.
Forehand volley from Stubbs is very good. It's almost like a swing volley. I mean,
yeah, that was a full follow through. Ooh, Stosur with a powerful return off a 113-mile-per-hour serve.
Well, the serve was to the forehand. I mean, she decided pretty early she was going to go down the line, so that's a good return anyway. And obviously, Renee left a touch early.
Not there.
That's that good volley, though. Really tremendous form on that forehand volley. Stays, you know, slightly turned. She doesn't flatten off too much at the net, and really has a firm wrist on it.
Ooh. That caught a little off balance and hit it long. Little chip lob by Raymond is long.
Such a great return if you can get that right, that little lob off the return. But when it's coming that fast, and to make it aggressive as well, an aggressive lob, an offensive lob, have to be right on.
And the game, breaking a 3-game run by Raymond and Stosur, goes to Black and Stubbs. Now at 3-1. Raymond and Stosur leading here in the second. Lisa Raymond serving. Eliminated in the quarterfinals in singles competition earlier this week, Friday night. Trying to win her 6th Advanta doubles championship. That's in.
Oh, that's another good play from Cara Black. Tricky lob. Gets it just right, and Stosur just couldn't do what she wanted to do with that.
And trying to break and get back into things in the second set. After winning the first, they were down 4-1 in the first. Stubbs and Black before rallying to win 6-4.
Dropped her serve once in the match so far. Oh.
15-13.
I think it's funny, that was such a long way out, but I think that Cara Black has been so successful down the line. That time she had picked to go down the line, and she realized that Stosur was still there, so she took her eye off the ball. Well, from love 30 back to 30 all, with 2 good serves and 2 not so good returns.
Ooh.
bounce of the racket by Stosur.
That really was acrobatic, yeah.
No,
Looked like a majorette with a baton.
Just didn't get that, but watch it.
What's this? Yeah. Oh, we missed it. Most athletic move of the evening.
Break point.
Break point to open up the door again. Oh, stuff that's just out.
Game. Black Stubbs.
So Black and Stubbs break back to get right back into the mix in the second set, just as they did in the first. They'll come back with a chance to draw even at 3-all. CNA presents the finals of the Havana Tennis Championship. We're watching the doubles championships. And Cara Black and Renee Stubbs serving with a chance to draw even in set 2.
15 love.
And 15 love.
And another little surge from this team. When they get hot, they get very hot. Just that couple of breaks of serve early. In the first set, it was Black who lost her serve, but having been 40-30 up.
Oh, that's
bad luck. Difficult shot. And Stubbsy lost her serve the last time in this game. Just couldn't reach that. She was going the other way.
Stubbsy.
Yeah, she's always called Stubbsy.
Beats being called Stubby.
Well, Stubby she ain't.
No.
She's very lean.
Used to call it long drink of water.
Yeah.
It's that swinging forehand again for a 30-15 lead, and this with a chance to even things in the second set.
She has been good with that forehand volley today.
Boy, Stosur again with some lightning bolts.
She doesn't exactly hold back on this backhand.
I wouldn't want to get in front of that shot.
Drills it. Both of the others staying back.
14-30.
Good serve swinging into the body of Lisa Raymond. She hasn't served quite as well to Stosur. They both seem to have served better into the deuce court. Maybe it's just because they're afraid of a return here. It's a good return. Good serve.
Good serve. And a 3-game roll for Stubbs and Black as they draw even again in set 2 now at 3-all. Raymond and Stosur had opened with 3 games and a 3-0 lead in their attempt to force a third set for the championship. So an important service game here for Samantha Stosur.
The benefit of new balls.
Great stuff.
Clever point. That second shot from Cara Black was fantastic. That one, I mean, it doesn't look quite so impressive in slow motion. She just managed to control a very hard ball and roll it over with a lot of angle.
Tough return. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Holy mackerel, is she on a roll.
Oh, that's such a great shot to hit. I mean, you get such a buzz out of hitting a shot like this. You see the up, and you have to really get an angle on it, and it's deceptive. It looks as if she was going to rip it down the middle.
Love 30.
Well, it's an interesting
juncture.
Yeah, interesting.
Second serve, yeah.
Having Lisa in the middle of the court there, going into the deuce court.
15-13.
Good volley. I mean, she didn't try to do too much. She just made sure she was firm on it and hit a sort of a slowish, deep volley. Oh, that's terrific play from Cara Black and Renee Stubbs. Amazingly good volley from Cara Black. And she's at full reach and good coverage from her partner.
Truly. And a couple of break points for Black and Stubbs to try and make it 4 games in a row here in the second set and draw close to a championship. Just long. Oh,
yes.
sheep and money. Cara Black, and it's now 4-3 after trailing 3-love, and they'll be serving when we come back. Yeah, we've seen this all week long, these repeating sequences. Here are Black and Stubbs trailing in both the first set, only to rally when all seemed lost, and here they are serving with a chance then to go ahead 5-3 in the second. And that's long from Lisa and Raymond on the return. Cara Black serving, and that was just a little bit long. Oh,
30
spun that right at the feet of Stosur, and she couldn't pick it.
Yeah, and these two are losing a little bit of confidence here. Stosur and Raymond. Started off so well, 4-1 in the first set, and then lost a string of games. And have, oh yeah.
Oh, what a severe angle.
They've just gone downhill, and the others have gone uphill.
Twice. Look at this.
That is fabulous. Pretty love.
Almost a blind hit on that ball. That's in. Just out. No, just out. Just out.
So close. Couldn't have missed by much that. You can always get a little bit tight, you know. You've got a break, set and a break. It's doing so well. 40-love up on her serve. She really wanted to close it out with that point.
Second serve, Cara Black. A double fault. The arms get a little short.
A little tension creeping in. A lot at stake for Black and Stubbs.
Well, there's a solid winner by Stosur.
Slightly careful serve, only 82 miles an hour. And
wow,
they've been worried about Stosur's return the whole match. Stosur really hits it hard and returns well off both sides. So the choice is whether to take a chance on your big first serve.
Fight back to deuce down love 40. Oh, the height Stubbs pays dividends.
It was good, but it was also solid volleying, very from Cara Black. I mean, it would have been so easy for her to get a little choky on those volleys.
$29,000 to the winners here. That's just long.
I know. Yeah, another good return.
Later on tonight, we'll be showing you the singles finals. Mauresmo and Dementieva at $97,000, $93,000 at stake there to the winner. About what you made in '75, Virginia?
Well, if you invested it well.
Inflation adjusted anyway? Invested it well. And now the advantage to Stosur and Raymond.
God, they're going to kill themselves from being 40 love up in this game.
What was the prize money in '75, you remember? Let me guess. 15?
What?
15,000?
Oh, I don't know. I doubt it.
Really?
Maybe 5, 10. Look at that. Would you believe that?
What a determined fight back, and Raymond and Stosur with an absolute must-win off in the break, and they managed to do that and have this set back on their rackets now. At 4-all, Raymond and Stosur, Lisa Raymond serving.
That always happens in doubles, though. I have to tell you, Lou.
Yes.
You know, this is just bound to get tight here. These two will probably go to set all. I mean, you're just going to tighten up, and the others are going to fight for the dear life.
Ebb and flow of confidence.
Yeah, it sometimes can be a lot more dramatic in doubles than in singles. Yeah, of course.
Swinging forehand by Stubbs is long, and now it's all Raymond and Stosur.
Ed and Marilyn Fernberger, they used to run the original tournaments that were held here in Philadelphia, and we were just reflecting on what wonderful tournaments they were.
Oh, a notable change in the flow of this match now. The media always remembers things based on the free food, and the Fernbergers used to host us at La Familia restaurant on Front Street. Good stuff. Not that I'm complaining about the food here.
Well, no, the food here is very good, but how about the Savona restaurant?
Well, I wasn't invited, I'm going to say again last night.
So you're not going to get invited if you go on like that?
Well, well, I will follow up on that.
This is Cedric the Entertainer, and you're watching CN8, the Comcast Network.
Comcast On Demand. Miss your favorite CN8 program last night? Comcast On Demand is the answer. Just go to the On Demand menu on your digital cable box. Select Get Local, highlight CN8 Originals, and there you'll find everything CN8. It's the easiest way to view all your favorite CN8 programs, as well as the latest news, weather, sports, and business updates. Get local on Comcast On Demand, your instant connection to everything CN8, the Comcast Network. Jackie on New Jersey.
New Jersey is a fantastic place, but if you want to enjoy yourself, stay out of it. It's a
Well, the momentum back with Raymond and Stosur here in the second set, facing possible elimination. Restaurant Savona, where the staff and crew of CN8, minus yours truly, dined last night, and can barely muster the energy to broadcast today.
It was quite delicious.
Next second serve.
You could have come.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I dined on the leftover hoagie last night at about 11 o'clock. Pardon me?
Stosur was there with her little party.
Was she?
15 love.
She, the 16-year-old, who was really the story of the tournament, advancing to the semifinals before losing to Amelie Mauresmo in a scintillating, near flawless match, decided 7-5, 7-5 to Mauresmo, which advanced her to a shot at her third consecutive Philadelphia championship. And there's a look at the prize. Well, the prize money for the doubles, pardon me, today, $29,000.
13 love.
The runners up here will take home $15,600.
Next first serve.
Some misunderstandings by people knowing that the Havana Championship will go away next year. The year-end championships moving to Madrid next year kind of give this time slot a lame-duck status. So they'll reevaluate in the ensuing 12 months or so. And my guess is that you'll see women's tennis back in Philadelphia before too long.
Well, they have a fantastically enthusiastic sponsor here. It's a good place to have it. Oh, it's too good a shot. Samantha Stosur.
Stosur very strong off that backhand side. Wow. Quick whippish stroke. Oh, good stuff. Again from Stosur in support of Raymond.
Come back fighting, Raymond and Stosur. Nearly virtually out. The set down, 4-3 down, and 40 love down.
What's the call? No one was sure. Hand gesture says it was out. Stubbs annoyed again with the call. Second serve. Wow, Stosur really loaded up but turned it over a little much, and so the game goes to black and Stubbs serving. And there it is. Here's what's at stake in the doubles championships today, including important points to the champions if it's Stubbs in black trying to move into the year-end championships in Los Angeles next week. Stubbs got a racket on it, but couldn't keep it inside the borders. 15 love.
All the signs of a tie break here. All in the second set. First set to Cara Black.
Can't afford a mistake here.
But she's come up with a couple of those rolled backhand cross courts. Not that time.
30 love.
Just a tendency to get a little down at this stage when you've had opportunities to really be in the driving seat. Stosur and Raymond have not lost to these three, so you know they can get close to winning, but it's hard to beat them. Another good serve.
On course to hold serve. We're at 5-all in set 2. Black and Stubbs won the first, 6-4. Wow, that didn't hit anything. It's in play.
That's incredible. incredible.
That really was amazing. That was up in the air longer than a lot of punts in the NFL. Not to worry, 40-15, Stosur serving. Long or wide, but a fault. Little thin on the backhand volley. And so the game goes to Stosur and Raymond. They lead 6-5. Black and Stubbs to serve for a tiebreak when we come back. We are back on the campus of Villanova. The Wildcats play basketball here, and we hope that they'll play tennis here long into this new millennium. But for now, we'll take a pause after this year. It's the championship doubles.
15.
Of the Havana Tennis Championships.
Stubbs was so sharp for a while, and then it's just overhitting now, just getting a little anxious.
Black serving. She and Stubbs need to win this game to force a tiebreak.
Well, and where it all slipped away was on Cara Black's previous service game when she was 40 love up.
Whoa.
And now they look resigned to losing this serve.
That was very odd, wasn't it? Watch.
Or she just thought it was gone.
I'm almost embarrassed. So love 30, and a break would give the set to Raymond and Stosur.
I mean, it's amazing, actually, because Raymond and Stosur have just sort of kept going, and they haven't done anything ultra special, and the others, having looked so dominant, just have gone from
Feast or
white
famine.
to black.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, she can outdink anybody.
15, 13.
I wouldn't play the little short angles with Cara Black. I mean, I don't think you're going to come up the winner on that.
She's a dinker dandy.
And she's, you know, she's quite petite. She's only 5'5" or something, and she stays so low and so stable on the low volley. Oh, well played.
Great use of the angles. Raymond overrunning, leaving the far court wide open.
Hanging in, and a tiebreak is anybody's. Big point, I would say. 30 all.
Serve. That's it.
Oh, well played.
40, 13.
And a point away from the tiebreak.
Truly good play from Cara Black. There was a tough lob. And thank you so much, partner, for intercepting and putting that away. That's what they do so well. I mean, they take over from one another.
Just
Oh, yes. Well done.
Quite a 6-all now in the second. They won the first 6-4, so a chance to win it all here in a tiebreak. First that we've seen in 3 days of coverage here on CNA. Raymond to serve first. Just wide.
Stubbs.
Point Stubbs and Black.
even if Stubbs and Black get ahead in this tiebreak, it's going to be very difficult for them to close it up because there's so much riding on it for them. Oh, what a shot.
Great dart and the reaction by Black to the backhand for the volley winner.
Get their timing just right with when they leave to poach.
Beautifully done.
Well, she could have gone there.
Tweener.
Oh, she hung in, and Cara Black again. Decided not to poach in that one, but sure held her own.
She has great hands, great little mini reflexes.
Oh, she does. Actually, a real pleasure watching her play. She's, you know, there's just not many players who play that sort of game and know what they're doing as well as she does.
So they're alive again, and new life ahead in the breaker. In the break. Free love. That's out.
Oh, well, you see, it was because Cara Black was charging laterally across the court that it caused Stosur to hit it wide. So another good move.
How about now? Like their chances?
I have to say that, I mean, this is as close as you get to winning. If you don't win this, it means usually that you choke.
Good serve.
That's one good serve.
Stosur. And first point.
Cara Black's serve is, as we've said, maybe their best chance, Raymond and Stosur, of winning some points. Good get.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, my.
Good point, good point.
Oh, the teammates clank rackets there.
Very good point. Cara Black having to cover a lot of court.
4-2.
Stubbs in the middle there and not able to recover, so only one little mini break ahead now. Black and Stubbs. Cara Black coming to serve from the other end. I always think the hardest point in doubles when you're in the tie break. You suddenly have to serve this one odd point from the other end.
Well, Raymond got a good swing at it, but left it in the net. 5-2.
Yeah, that was close to going over, wasn't it? Well, I can tell you that Stubbs and Black would like to win at least one of these points here.
Oh,
she's so quick.
Really?
1-1, and now we have, what, 4 match points?
Yes. Black and Stubbs. Great ebb and flow in this championship doubles match. And then a weak effort off the back end.
I mean, I always think, although a lob return is a great return, I always think it's a slightly negative return when you're ahead.
More defensive.
Yeah.
Off the serve then of Renee Stubbs. Oh! You can just feel it. Both of us.
Slightly cautious volley in the middle. No, nothing wrong with that, but then they had to.
Good position here.
And she wanted to play it a little too carefully and cleverly.
And there you have it, and ending it emphatically. Renee Stubbs fighting their way now into the season-ending championships and capturing the Philadelphia title, the Advantage Championship, and upsetting the 5-time champion Lisa Raymond on her home floor, paired with Stosur today. So there you have it, Black and Stubbs in consecutive sets, in which they trailed both times, but rallied, and here win it in the tiebreak at 7-6. 6-4, 7-6 the finals. And we'll be back to tell you more about it and the evening of tennis ahead still. When we come back, you're watching the Havana Tennis Championships presented by the Fox Chase Cancer Center on CN8. And stay with us. We'll be right back with more. There's the determination of a champion and the championship point. Renee Stubbs masters her own fate with a chance in the tie break and takes advantage of it. As she and Cara Black come out of this in a straight set win as the doubles championship here at the Havana Tennis Championship at Villanova. Let's go down courtside now to Peter Fishback, the tournament chairman, with the presentation to the winners and the runners-up.
On behalf of Advanta, we'd like to thank all the fans this week who saw some fantastic tennis, including the doubles finals. And we know we had two very long and very competitive matches. So I'd like to bring up our runner-ups, Samantha Stosur and Lisa Raymond. Those on behalf of Advanta, I'd like to present you with these lovely trophies and the runner-up check for $15,200.
Thanks, Graham.
First of all, thank you, Peter. I'd like to thank my partner, Sam. Hopefully, maybe we can go one better next week in LA. I'd like to congratulate Renee and Cara. Too good today. You guys played really well. And obviously Advanta and Sony Ericsson and all the sponsors of this event. Hopefully we'll be able to get this event back in the Philadelphia area, in the next few years. I don't know if I'll be around to play it, but you can be sure that I'll be around helping out, doing something. But I'd like to thank Dennis, wherever he is from afar, for all his support through the years, and Peter for everything, and Marge and everybody. It's so nice to be able to come home and play in front of my friends and family and sleep in my own bed, and I'm certainly going to miss that. So thanks for sticking around for the doubles, and I'll see you around. Thanks.
Now I'd like to bring up the 2005 Advanta Championships doubles champions, Cara Black and Renee Stubbs. Congratulations, you played a great match, and we'd like to present you with these lovely trophies. A little heavy to lift with one hand. And last but not least, the winner's check for $29,000.
First of all, thanks for sticking around for the doubles. We so appreciate it, especially after a long singles match, and we do really appreciate you sticking around to support our matches, so thank you. To Advanta for supporting women's tennis for a number of years. Their support in world team tennis and with women's tennis is unmatched, and we just want to say thank you for all your support over the years, and let's hope it comes back here next year at some stage. I'd like to congratulate Lisa and Sam. They've had an amazing summer, and I guess now we'll be seeing you maybe next week, so good luck for next week and for the rest of your tournaments. To my partner, Cara, it's always fun every week, and to Moose and to Christian for their support. Thank you, guys. And that's really about it. I've been coming here for a million years, and I love this court, and I love playing here in Philadelphia, so thanks for your support. Thank you.
Thank you again, everyone.
So Stubbs and Black will play together as a team. And in that field, Raymond and Stosur, perhaps a rematch next week in the championships from Los Angeles. And a reminder, you can join our friends at ESPN and the Tennis Channel for coverage all through the week. Virginia Wade, we'll see you again tonight at 9 for the singles finals. That'll be fun.
I really enjoyed being here, and this doubles match was lots of fun. Cara Black, particularly, such an exciting little doubles player.
Now for all of us at CN8 Sports, My thanks for joining us live for the doubles championships, and a reminder to join us tonight at 9 o'clock for the singles finals. We'll see you then. Now, for all of us, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and be sure to check